back, folks, to We'll Take It From Here with Joe Magone, episode 83. I'm Joe. You got John over here. And you're probably thinking, what the hell's going on over here? What kind of setup do we have? Well, if you've been following us on social media, which is our Instagram is at We'll Take It From Here podcast, you will know that John, unfortunately, due to personal, situation and personal scenario, needs to leave the show. And as we said, John has been doing and has done a phenomenal job, dude. You've really killed it, bro. And I'm really grateful for everything that you brought to this show, man. You really enhanced it, especially on the video aspect a lot.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries, bro. But you know what, too, and folks as well, this is life, man. You have your priorities, and the priorities with your family. Absolutely understand that 100%. And I respect that, because as a man, as a father, as a husband, that's exactly what you need to do. And you know what? So right now we're trying to figure out a new way. And this is actually going back to the old way, right? So this is episode 83, but I believe your first episode was Ashley Gauthier's on episode 61. Yes. So before that, we were doing this, except we were on the other side, right?
Right.
And you know what? This is what we'll probably do for a bit. We discussed what I think, you've given me some good options on what to do with regards to how to set it up if I wanted to do it with the two cameras. And you want to know what? You don't need to have the perfect plan. You just need to start, and things usually come to fruition.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So welcome, folks, to episode 83. We're back to the normal set. But like I said, the show's going on, baby. It could be a tornado ripping through this bitch, and I'm going to still be I'm going to be in the vortex of the tornado doing the show.
That's so where you get the million subs.
Exactly.
Extreme,
right? No, but dude, like I said, today's episode is just more of like a farewell to you. I wanted to thank you. I don't know how long this is going to go. It doesn't matter. I want to give you a chance. Actually, I have like a question for you.
Yeah.
I just want to give you a chance to say goodbye to the audience. They loved your work, dude. Literally, I had so many people being on the video aspect was fucking incredible. And it made me feel great, dude. So I'm not blowing smoke up your ass, dude. You did a great job.
Well, I really appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you all for making those comments and liking everything. Listen, I originally came on because I wanted to help you guys out. You guys were... It just like you guys needed something, and I just wanted to volunteer my time. You guys were like, hey, listen, we can't pay you. That was like the first thing out of Don's mouth on the phone call. He's like, listen, first off, we can't pay. I was like, dude, don't worry about it. You're going to think I'm crazy. Right. So, but I just, you guys deserved it. And, unfortunately, I saw it coming, but I didn't want to even put it into, I didn't want to manifest it because I was like, because there's like family stuff. So like going forward from now on, I'm just going to be so busy. It wouldn't be fair to the podcast to juggle everything. Like things wouldn't be making it out weekly as they were. And I'm a stickler for that. Like if I say it's got to be out Thursday morning along with the audio, it's going to be out that Thursday with the audio.
And you did. And, you were a man of your word. And I appreciate that, dude.
Absolutely.
And,
thank you.
And, dude, you know what? You gave me plenty of time. This wasn't, just so folks know, I made the video today on Instagram, and that's on me. I purposely did that, too, because I didn't know how I wanted to do the video aspect toward it. I had mentioned to people about, hey, John is leaving, if you know anyone. And some of my friends have actually been asking their friends and just asking people in general, which I honestly, sincerely thank. I'm grateful for that as well. But no, like you told me well in advance. I think it was a month in advance, right? Maybe a few weeks
I tried.
ago.
As soon as I found out, my wife had a meeting with her work to see if she was able to move her schedule around. Didn't work out the way we were hoping for. And so as soon as I knew that was going to happen, I was like, all right, I have to. Like, there's no way. Like, if that was one thing I might be able to squeeze in, because we got a lot of stuff coming up with the kids and stuff going on.
Yeah.
A lot of things going on. I don't want to give it away. It's all personal stuff.
Absolutely.
It's just... So anyway, I found out I wanted to let you know right away to be like, hey, get the wheels going. I didn't want to just be like, hey, Joe, by the way, this is my last episode.
Yeah. No, dude.
And I didn't bring my gear, so.
No, it's all good. I had to say this was probably the easiest way to get up to my fucking apartment, man. Oh, my God. So for folks, so when you saw John's masterpiece, you saw the black screen in the back. So it would require, there was three camera stands, 3 cameras. And 3 if we had if we had a guest, or 2 if it was just me and you. Big ass screens, dude. And I was fucking hauling 2 in one hand.
Yeah.
You had the backpack, the 1 in one hand, and or like the stands in one hand, and then all that shit, dude. It literally took us like fucking 10 minutes to get up the fucking stairs or elevator to where we're going.
It did work out though.
It did work out, and that's fine. You have to sacrifice a lot in the beginning to be able to enjoy and reap the benefits, right?
Yeah.
Anything in life. So that's cool.
That's it too, coming out of your comfort zone. Like we talked about that one episode.
Dude, last week's episode, right? Coming out of your comfort zone.
Yep.
Dude, I love that episode so much.
Yeah.
I really. Oh no, excuse me. Last week's Last week's episode was Trevor Patterson. 2 weeks ago, we had Coming Out of Your Comfort Zone.
Yeah.
And I fucking loved that episode, dude. It came from the heart. Shout out Jacob. I know you're listening. Thank you for giving me the idea that one morning, bro.
Yeah. But also, now too, you're coming out of your comfort zone to figure out what you can do.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna be learning masterpiece fucking editing or something. I don't fucking know.
But what's nice is like we were talking about off camera, but it's good to like get your feet wet and all that. And you learn as you go. Like I was telling a story. I forget if it was on camera or off camera, but anyway, I was an overnight manager. I just got hired. I was working at one of those wholesale stores like Costco, and so they hired me as a manager. But I went in to replace tires. Change tires because I've changed tires before. I was like, screw it, I can do it. But I was desperate for a job. But they hired me for manager because of the whatever. I aced the interview. Let's put it that way.
Bingo, motherfucker.
But here I am coming on as a manager, right? Asking questions to these people that have been working at the store for between 5 and 10 years. So they're looking at me like, who the hell is this guy? He's never worked any of these positions, and here he is as a manager. So the point of the story is, it does benefit to be able to like dip your toe in every little thing. So like going forward now you'll understand like how things work. So
for
if
sure.
anyone out there wants to help Joe out, video editing and all that stuff, that's fantastic. I hope it does, or I hope someone does come up. But also at the same time, now if you do practice, say you do it for yourself for a little bit, you'll understand the process.
Yeah.
You will be like, oh crap, this was a 4-hour episode. I'm going to take half, you take half. Let's work it that way. That way you can edit together and all that stuff.
Absolutely. No, dude, yeah, like I said, and I've said it before on the show, this is August 2nd. I did a nice little, what's it called? Instagram story today, so and I'm going to repeat it again. If you want to come on the show as a cameraman or anyone, you want to do the video editing, I'll do the camera, you do the video, I don't care. Just reach out to me. I'll give you more details. We'll talk over the phone, whatever. If you need me to bring you out to dinner, wine and dine, I can do that too. Just kidding. Actually, no, we did do that.
We did, yeah.
We met at Krabby's.
We did, yeah.
Yo, I think that We'll Take It From Here podcast needs to do all meetings and potential interviews at Krabby's. Because me and Don met at Krabby's the second time we'd ever met in person. That's awesome. Week before we started the show. Yeah. And then what else? We met at Krabby's with you. Dude, it's just Krabby's in Randolph, dude. I'm giving free advertisement. Go to Krabby's. I don't know. Fuck it.
You should walk in one day and just be like, hey, does anyone edit videos? And like see who stands up.
You'll get some fucking drunk at the bar. I do.
I do videos. You should see my TikTok.
Yeah. Sir, I don't want to see your TikTok. Anyway,
but yeah, like I always say, guys, in the meantime, please, actually, looking at this, I don't mind this setup. It's actually, it feels like more intimate in a way, but, or I should say raw
or intimate.
Intimate. Man. I'll use that.
Yeah. We can get a little intimate on the show.
But like I said, guys, really, it doesn't matter what you choose because you got the natural talent for this. I always said that, so from day one. And you can carry a conversation like nobody else. And yeah, man, just keep doing it. Don't stop.
Absolutely.
And please be patient with the YouTube. If it's not like a multi-million-dollar looking podcast, if it looks just like this, I think this is perfectly fine because you're really here for the guest stories and also
Bingo.
Yeah, and what's on Joe's mind.
Exactly. And yeah, which now that I'm going solo, oh no, it's gonna be you thought I was unleashing. No, dude. If I choose to, I can get pretty fucking wild, and I think I will, because I love to be a little bit of a problem.
So please support the show. Please support YouTube. Please support. Keep pushing, Joe, because again, you know, the hard part is going to be probably to find somebody that wants to do it for free.
Yeah, let me actually, like, you know what? Fuck it. Still reach out to me and we'll talk about it. But that's the one thing I want to do is in the meantime, like, I'm not making anything on this show. I'm not even paying myself nothing. I've sold a couple shirts. So, we got shirts. I got shirts. I still have those shirts. If you want to we'll take it from your shirt, let me know. Reach out to me. And I'll give you the deets on that. But like with the exception of that, like there's no money on the show at the moment.
The budget is micro,
so I can't really pay you. But I promise. Here's the one thing I can promise: when and not if. Okay, when this show fucking blows the fuck up, because it will. I can pay you then.
And that's why I'm being 100% honest. Keep supporting the show, because this guy is not going to stop until it becomes something. And like I said, he has the passion, he has the talent to make it do so. And the guests that are on here have all been phenomenal.
Are phenomenal. I fucking love it. Each and every guest that comes on the show. Holy shit, dude. Thank you. But the guests are literally... Those episodes do the best, and you want to know why? Because everyone loves a good story.
Yeah.
Everyone loves a good fucking winning story. Or fucking... because a lot of us are going through shit in our lives, even though we may not fucking tell anyone, right? And what these guests bring is that rawness where they literally will tell their story, become vulnerable, and like the audience respects it.
Yeah. I always love it. I said it before, like, sitting here listening to somebody, it's like you lived a whole nother life. It's crazy. It's awesome.
It is dope.
Yeah. You just like sit there and you're like, wow, this is crazy. Like, it's a whole different perspective, a whole different thing. And it's really awesome. And for those that's been on and that I've got to meet, thank you so much for coming on and meeting myself, because it really helped my life and perspective on different things. And I'm always looking to, like, you know, look at things differently, and also positively. I was gonna say that. I wasn't sure if my brain was in sync there.
Dude, but it worked out. Sometimes I can't get the words out either. No, but dude, you got it, and you hit it right on the nail, right on its head, and I couldn't agree more. And with regards to that, folks, when we are doing, we're looking at you guys a lot right now because we're talking to you more. But when we have the guests, you know, you're not gonna see our pretty faces. All right, we're gonna be looking there. But anyway, I have plans to make some trips to interview some really fucking cool people.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I have it. One I know for a fact I can do. I haven't set the date yet. The other one said yes, but I still have to follow up with him. I have to clear a couple things to make sure that I can actually go down there, but I'm going to make a road trip out of that one. Both of them are jiu-jitsu guys. Both of them are fucking savages. I know one personally because I met him, and I'm going to see him again in August before I do the show. The other one I've only met once. And but he's you know, his purpose in life of what he's doing, like, I can't speak for his purpose, but what he stands for, I respect a lot. And I'm gonna make that one happen. You know, he's already said yes, but it's just now logistically.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have some cool fucking episodes. And even with that, like, man, I'm reaching out to a couple people that are telling me shit. Yo, some people will just fucking, they'll say, oh yeah, this and that. And I'm like, bro, you gotta tell this story. You gotta fucking tell the story because people need to hear this shit. So we're gonna get that shit on there. A lot of cool guests are
That's
coming
awesome.
up. Yep. And man, you know, like I said, if I ask you to be on the show, you have two responses, yes or no. I will not be offended by a no at all. But I have one thing I want to tell you. If I'm asking you to tell your story, I think your story's worth it. And if you give me that response, which everyone gives me, what does anyone want to know from me? I'm boring. Shut up. I'm telling you, shut up. You know how many times I've literally had, I haven't told you, but there's been people that you've been a co-host for. Where they're like, what am I going to talk about? And it literally turned out to be a fucking insane episode.
Uh-huh.
So don't think you're boring. None of us are boring, guys. We're all special in a way. We all have a fucking nice, a unique characteristic about us, a unique story. And it doesn't have to be like, if you've listened and you're like, well, how the fuck? If there's no competition, dude. If I'm asking you to be on the show, like I said, it's either yes or no. A no does not offend me. But if you're like, if there's like this, oh, what if people are, if I'm asking you to be on the show, you have a good story. I want to hear it. They want to hear it. So yeah, man, that's I'm pumped, man. This is gonna keep going well. I'm just very sad, but like I said, I respect your decision. Sad to see you go. It's all good. It is what it is. But I also do want to say one thing too. We are asking if people want to come out, and I would love to hear if you want to help to help me with the video and all that stuff and the editing. However, I will also say this to you, man. If the future changes for whatever reason and you can come back and I don't have anybody, and you can come back.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Anytime.
I mean, I'm a fan for life, so.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, dude.
Let's go.
Also, I just want to add something where you were talking about, like, people don't think their stories are going to matter. Listen, Joe serves booze for the show, too, so you'll get nice and loosened up. No worries.
Dude, I'm drinking. And John, he makes the conscious decision not to drink while he's driving, which is smart. But right now, I'm drinking a nice Sauvignon. Bro, I won this bottle at work.
Bartender of the year.
Oh, dude, it was such a stupid contest, but fuck it. The only thing you had to do is if you served martinis, what they want to do is like halfway through the person's martini, you get this really chilled, frozen martini glass and you pour it in there. And I was like, at first I was like, dude, I'm not going to do this. And then all of a sudden they're like, you get a Sauv Blanc. I'm like, all right, why not? So I got this Massey Doctor Sauvignon Blanc Marlboro 2022. I got to say, and I usually like everything. Sorry. But sorry. I don't, I don't know. Massey Doc, I mean, honestly, I don't, it's all good. It's good. I probably, with our millions of viewers, probably just tanked their stock, right?
Probably.
Sorry if you work for Massey. And if you work for Massey and you want to come on the show and berate me, be my guest.
Hey, it can be a sponsor, too. Speaking of which, I was going to also help, like, if you guys have any ideas of how to help the show, I've talked to Joe privately about certain things like Patreon and things like that. Think amongst yourselves what would be worth, like, any Patreon that, like, say it was like $3 a month. What would be worth $3 a month or something like that, just to get like the ball rolling on.
Yeah, fucking why not?
Yeah.
And if any of you want to sponsor the show, I have some. I spoke to someone, and we'll probably be doing something in the near future. But if any of you want to sponsor the show, dude, if you want to, just let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
As long as what I do is, of course, the only thing with sponsors is I gotta actually like the product and the vision and the support for it.
Well, that's good because we were talking to it's
authenticity.
Exactly, yeah. Authenticity. Because people show up and be like, hey. Like that wine bottle you just put up, you could have been like, "This is the greatest thing I've ever had. Everyone needs to have this." But you were honest, and that's
honest. And it's like, fuck it, maybe they make good stuff, but I'm this one's all right. But I mean, I'm drinking it, so I'm gonna pour more. So I'm gonna be a little hypocrite.
Joe's real thirsty today.
Yes, I'm very thirsty. So thirsty.
Yeah, but that's.
Yeah, I don't want to be like, what's his name? Chris. Oh fuck, why can't I think of his name? Dude, he's like the most famous comedian.
Chris Rock?
No, besides Chris Rock. Fuck. Is it Chris? Short dude.
Samsonite. I was way off.
Chris, say it with your chest. Come on, who is that? Little ass bitch? What the fuck is his name? Say it with your chest.
I don't know.
Oh my god, it's not Chris. What am I talking? Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Just like Kevin Hart.
He was really close.
Yeah,
I mean,
really close.
Chris and Kevin.
Bro, Kevin Hart, because he always goes like cash back. Cash backing. You ever see that fucking
Yeah.
Cash backing. Yeah, we cash backing. Motherfucker probably doesn't use a fucking credit card, dude. He has all this shit in cash. But going to the authenticity. I saw fucking Danny DeVito in a Subway commercial. What the fuck was that, bro?
Well, it's bigger than him.
Touche. So I'm gonna take more of this Sauvignon Blanc.
But yeah, so but anyway, yeah. So if you guys have any ideas of how to help sponsor the show, support the show, other than liking and sharing, of course,
which you guys are doing a great job. So thank you.
And and that's
it, really, dude. I think that's it. Like I wanted to give you an opportunity to say goodbye to the audience.
Yeah,
they're gonna miss your work. I'm gonna miss your work. However, I'm extremely and eternally grateful for everything you've done for
No,
this
I appreciate that, really, honestly. And I'm glad, like I said, it really means a lot that everyone liked it and that I was able to bring something special to the show. You know, you guys deserve it.
Absolutely.
For sure. Deserved it and deserve it. So, and yeah, see what the future holds.
Hell yeah, brother. Well,
I can't be busy forever, right?
no, exactly. For sure, bro. Like I said, if God is playing the cards in a certain way, if the universe plays his cards a certain way, and you want to come back on and there's space, I don't have anyone already.
Yeah.
You're coming back on, bro.
Sure. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
And thank you so much for having me, everybody. I know I kind of slipped right in because I wasn't I guess I wasn't meant to be a host in first. I was just going to be the video editor guy, but I filled in some very tall shoes, and so thank you for accepting me on the other side of the table for a little while.
Absolutely. No,
Appreciate that.
And you did a great job with that as well. I would
Thank
not
you.
have asked you if I didn't think you had the potential.
No, Joe's honest. He would have kicked me off. He would have just been like, time out, dude. Get the hell out of here. You know, your job is behind the camera. Don't ever show your face again.
No, dude, you're great. Awesome. Well, folks, that's episode 83. It's only a 20-minute episode, but that's fine. Like I said, this show ain't going anywhere, baby. And now that I'm solo, I'm gonna have some cool ass fucking guests on too. And now that I'm solo, you have no.
That's awesome. That gets me excited because now, like you said, you get trips. Like you don't have to, like, for instance, if you want to go on a trip, you already have to, like, hey John, you available this day? And I'm like,
yeah,
how are we gonna get the cameras here? And now it's just like, dude, you're on your own, man. You can go wherever you want.
Fuck it, man. That's
awesome,
it.
dude.
Hell yeah, I can.
I'm excited for you.
I appreciate that.
You know, I'm
man.
sad to be leaving. You know,
and I'm very sad that you're leaving.
It's unfortunate. You know, from day one, I was honest. I'm like, hey, listen, I can do it till I can't. I didn't know it was going to be so soon, but
you did.
It was just one of those things that happened. But
dude, it's never the end, right? You never fail in life. You never fail or lose unless you give up.
Right. Yeah.
So that's it, brother. And you're gonna do. Dude, who knows, man? Like I said, I understand that. And I won't get too much into what we talked about.
Yeah.
I understand and I respect, you know, with what you're doing right now with your career, and keep doing it. But if you ever, I'm telling you, dude, you at some point, if you can do it logistically, financially, all that good stuff, get into the editing field.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Get into the video and editing field, brother. I think you have a very big, bright future there.
I appreciate that.
Anytime, brother. All right. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, brother.
It was my pleasure. Thank you so much.
Making you. You're going to be a friend for life.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. And yeah. Well, folks, episode 83. You're going to see more of me. Not John, unfortunately, but more of me.
I'm going to fade into the back.
Yeah. And we love you guys, and thank you for support, and see you next week.
Love you all. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Stay awesome. Peace.